Hello again, this is Heero Uzuki with part 33 of my Fallout 3 Let's Play, the game in which the way things ended off in the pit has left me feeling bad. And there it is again, I feel bad. I need to do a side quest to take my mind off this shit. We're going to Oasis. Come along, dog. I've missed having you around.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency.
I'm not sure how much closer you want me to get than this.
Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm right here.
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive.
Who's he?
If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him. I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I
Tree Father, is that why you have twigs sticking out of you?
The Treeminders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis. Yes, we're the Treeminders. We're his people.
So,
if you'll just
hippies.
Follow me inside to the pavilion. All will be explained.
All right.
Excellent. Please follow me.
Where's the nearest insane asylum? This guy's crazy.
Welcome, outsider.
Am I? Am I really welcome? You have your gun drawn. I remember there being a speech check somewhere, so we'll go ahead and throw that on. The only living trees in the capital wasteland. Enjoy it.
You are welcome amongst us, outsider.
Are you entirely sure? Because one of your gatekeepers had their gun drawn at me.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
Who is he? Where do you plug stuff in? And the idea of not having access to technology scares me.
We no longer use devices like that.
What?
We cast our technology away many years ago.
So you're like Amish
Everything
people.
you
How
see
do you
around
live
you,
out here?
From the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass is a gift. A gift from him.
Me, I can't go a day without having something that has electricity running through it.
He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides.
I know you're not talking about me.
No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the Treeminders have a home. I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree.
Yggdrasil?
The Treeminders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
That's good. Yeah. Why are you hippies?
Place and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it. He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades.
Well, big business and the corporations have sort of gone under because of the nukes.
Of a Treeminder.
So I don't think you'll have to worry about anyone cutting these trees down.
The wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it.
Okay, yeah,
If
I can vouch for
means
that.
Fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates. Yes, indeed it does. Sorry, I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation.
Clearly.
As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time. Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification, Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him.
All right, all right.
Whenever you're ready, we may begin. It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion.
Hallucinogenic
The
sap.
will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Except I'll be as high as a fucking kite. All right, let's get this over with.
Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin.
Do not drink hallucinogenic tree sap. Oh, I'm seeing shit.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may.
It's all bright and colorful, dog. Are you seeing this shit?
I bid you depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
I'm sorry, because you're saying something, but I can't understand you. I'm so fucking high right now.
But pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
Yeah, you tell him, dog.
Diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good
Dog
purposes
is
of
telling me
mankind.
things.
May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his redo.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Oh shit, this is really kicking in now. Okay, so I was acting all stoned out of my mind. I know exactly who it is they wanted me to speak to. Hey there. How you doing? For those not in the know, this is Harold.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony.
I can, because they're all crazy.
They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, yes.
Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never
Yeah,
really
Herbert's the
said
tree that grew out of your head.
back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
So this is karma.
Well...
Yeah, this is the results of the FEV that the
clever.
Harold was subjected
See,
to.
Bob used to ride around on top of my head. Sunk his roots right in there, you know? Well, eventually he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, he's not shitting. The events
I
of
tend
Fallouts
to
1 and
lose
2
track.
happened long ago.
I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people.
Yes, the Mariposa
I think
military
it was
base.
called.
That was taken over by the mutants.
We were pretty deep inside, and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo.
FEV.
Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff. Yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do. Me and Bob, that is.
Herbert.
I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor.
And what could this favor possibly
Would
be?
you please kill me?
Ugh.
Oh, no. It wouldn't be.
Wouldn't this be more like the lines of assisted suicide?
You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
Well, you find religion in the weirdest places.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around. How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately.
Ouch.
I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around.
So your internal organs are now external. Ouch. Just
It's hard to
ouch.
tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it?
Your insides are now outside.
Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
I still think this is assisted suicide.
Of all the wastelanders I had to bump into, it has to be one with a conscience.
That a problem?
Let's keep it an open invitation then. I don't want to wait until the next person visits. It could be years. Just think about it, okay?
All right.
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny.
And I think that's what put you in this situation to begin with.
But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Now, if you want to be a super dick about it, you can always just lob a fat man nuke right at him. So long as you don't mind eating negative karma, and you don't mind the hippies out here shooting at you. Right, so you nutjobs realize that he wants to die, right? Right?
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies.
What?
To keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
Should I be here?
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Ah, shit.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be
You
it.
two are both wrong.
Revel out.
I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis.
Do you
After
now?
all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way. Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us.
Yeah,
He wants to see
he's
if your
he's
faith is
loony.
strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do.
Overzealous.
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us.
Do you? Do you
The
really?
Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale.
You don't
We
get it.
can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Free firewood!
If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
Outsider, you are under his protection.
Am I?
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture.
Well, neither do
The
you.
spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland. Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world.
You guys are so far
to
gone,
give
it's
the
not even
gift of
funny.
life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change. I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
At the expense of your tree god.
So you're the outsider, huh? You seem nice to me.
And you don't seem as loony as your parents.
They're the best parents ever. My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there. Oh, you mean Harold?
She
He's
speaks
really nice.
sense!
Sometimes when I get really lonely, I go into the grove and talk to him. Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next to his root after I have a bad dream. I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me what he's scared of. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one. Aw, I never knew an outsider could be scared of anything.
I'm scared of being
Harold
turned
told
into a
me that he's scared
bullet-ridden
of
corpse.
fire. If fire ever got on him, it would burn him and Bob until they were all gone.
Hence the reason
That's
why I
why we
said you
keep
could
the
lob
fires far
a
away from
mini
him.
nuke at him.
I was born here, silly.
Okay.
Just get born, I guess. You're funny.
I'm glad I'm so amusing to you.
May your spirit rest in his branches.
Yeah, just lob a mini nuke at good old Harold and he'll burn to cinders in no time. That's only if you don't mind being a dick. I don't want to be a dick.
Look, Herbert, he's back. I told you. No, don't get me started on them. I'm liable to talk about them all day.
Go
It
ahead.
even drives poor old Bob crazy.
Did you?
They won't listen to me at all.
Of course they don't.
If
They're
I
crazy.
tell them something simple, then it gets done. Otherwise, Birch spends a week looking for a hidden meaning.
Looking for things that aren't there.
He just pops in whenever he wants and starts chanting this nonsense.
Well, he's got a captive audience.
Sometimes I just sit there silently just to make him mad. That was fun for a while, but even that's getting boring now. Oh, you wouldn't believe how they handle them. They make them drink this gunk that Poplar makes.
Whoever that is.
Sometimes they just go nuts and start running around. And sometimes when they wake up and see me, they run for the hills.
The bombed out irradiated hills.
I'll tell you, outsiders are almost as entertaining as the Treeminders.
Almost, you say.
Actually, the kid is the nicest one of all. Use her name.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to be nicer than
in
them.
here sometimes and just lets me talk about stuff I wanna talk about.
So she's like a sounding board.
Bob really likes her too, 'cause she makes me happy. I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob, for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? Not being able to eat or to read or to sleep or anything?
I'd be lying
In
if
the
I said yes.
meantime, I have these Treeminders bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. And I can't stand it anymore.
I imagine that this is how all trees think. Seriously, don't throw your life away.
I've tried to stay happy. Really, I have. Bloomseer Poplar thinks I'll live for hundreds of years. Maybe even more. Can you imagine that? Stuck here for centuries? I can't do it. I just want to be alone. Just me and Bob until the end. When I saw you coming towards Oasis, I thought I felt that you'd understand me.
It's not that I don't
I
understand.
guess I was wrong. Yeah, you have a point there. Maybe I'm just losing my marbles from all this boredom. I swear, if I try real hard, I can see all around me, like my eyes are in every leaf on every tree.
That's creepy.
I think it's making Bob kind of jealous, 'cause He was the first tree in my life. And all that. Oh, okay. I guess me and Bob will see you again soon.
The actual act of getting to Harold's heart isn't that hard.
Hello,
This shouldn't take us too long.
outsider. It's very nice to see you.
Hiya. That's okay. I like talking about Harold's. He's really nice. He's my best friend. Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next. I tell him when I'm scared.
Right. Bye.
Farewell, outsider.
Guess where there was something else I could talk to them about. Or her about.
Oh, outsider. It's very nice to see you.
I'll bet it is.
Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home.
I wish they wouldn't argue so much. It makes everyone uncomfortable. Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
You know, in case you don't want to lockpick it. Or can't.
I trust we'll speak again, outsider.
I'm not so good at lockpicking very hard locks right now. Come along, dog. Let's make this quick. Who's up for my alert cakes? Radioactive crap for days, dog. Let's see, where am I going? Where am I going again? Hold still, damn it. I forget just how far we have to go. More food. Actually, I believe we need a crutch for the railway rifle. Sorry about that. Alright, Doug, let's go. Good work, dog. And here it is. Otherwise, I'm made to feel like the bad guy here. There we go. I love this guy. Can you blame me? Come along, dog. So I try to remember where the hell I'm going. There we go. Hi, I'm back.
Our leaders have spoken with the Great One. I hope nothing's wrong. You've done a great deed this day, my friend.
That depends on
The
who you
gifts
ask.
the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of Oasis instead of centuries. Perhaps you haven't learned quite as much as I hoped from your visit here, but I'm glad to see you made the right choice in the end.
Depends on who
I
you
believe
ask.
There are a few Treeminders who wish to speak to you before you depart. I think you'll find their appreciation quite rewarding.
You think or you know?
Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time here has opened your heart as well as it opened your eyes.
I'm sorry, it's still very much closed.
So, it looks like you decided to do things their way, huh? How come?
In all honesty, I thought that they might finally leave you the hell alone.
No, I suppose you aren't. My mistake for making you do something you didn't want to do in the first place, I guess. Still, maybe it's all for the best. I mean, I've been talking with Birch and they really
Besides, deep
seem
down,
to
you enjoy having them
need
around,
me.
even if it's just to make fun of them.
What do you say, Herbert? Should I give him another chance? Fine, I mean Bob.
I wish I could hear what they were saying to each other.
I still think it's funny
Or at
when
least
I
what
call
Herbert
him
is saying.
Herbert.
So do I.
Come back and visit me sometime.
I'll try to make time. I think. Assuming I'm not too busy with side questing. We're still going to be doing more side questing.
An outsider.
What is it, outsider? Although his influence will spread through the wasteland one day, that day is still a long way off. For now, we'll remain ever vigilant and watch the wasteland for anything that could threaten this sanctuary.
You do that.
Goodbye, outsider, and good luck.
Luck, he says.
What do you want? I'll do what I do best. I'll make sure Oasis never falls, even if it means my own death. I trust we'll speak again, outsider.
Probably. I remember one of these kooks being a member of the Brotherhood of Steel and getting an item from them.
I'm very happy to see you again, savior of Oasis. I somehow knew you'd be the one to make the changes that Leaf Mother Laurel
Somehow.
decided. I helped to create the hoods that you see all Treeminders wear. It's said that the cloth has a part of the Great One's spirit woven into the fibers.
Okay.
I present this to you as thanks. Wear this with pride and bring the message of renewal to all the corners of the wasteland.
I'll probably just stick it in my locker, but thank you.
Look to the future and seek the true meaning of what transpired here. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'll find it.
I think you're trying to find something that doesn't exist. Good luck, though, I
trust
guess.
we'll meet again, outsider.
Yeah, probably not, crazy lady.
It makes me feel safer knowing you're around.
That's one of us.
Yeah, I think you're pretty swell for someone from out there. And you were really nice to me too. I was
You were
gonna
the
give
only
this to
sane
my
one of
bestest friend
everyone here.
Heero, but he doesn't have pockets, the silly head. This is a charm that my parents gave me for my 5th birthday. It's really neat. Take it.
Bear charm.
I don't know. Maybe go play with Harold? I want to hear another one of his super swell stories.
Have
I
fun,
trust to
kid.
speak again, outsider.
And don't listen to your parents so much. They're crazy.
We welcome you always with outstretched arms.
Right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here while the stopping's good. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, then consider hitting the like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off. I'm sure Harold will have some kind of fun with these people. Maybe. Not my problem.